Okay. And we're back with Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Let me just test chat, see if it's up and running. And it is. Alright. Now, I wandered through several spots in the World Wound, dealt with an egregiously annoying puzzle by cheating. And now I'm off to go deal with the Blackwater clan. That's it in a nutshell, really. Oh, right. Ember got captured for giving her sermons, and I saved her. Then, now that's it. Everyone will be up to date now.
Even demon can be redeemed.
Well, the general consensus is the idea that if angels can fall, then demons can rise. At least that's the argument, anyway. Time to recruit some units, rangers, paladins.
Holy fucking ball.
To go join. Of course not. It's a battle against the World Wound, so no one gets to use the power of demons, except for a mythic path. Let's see. Recruit clerics and inquisitors. So.
Where's your demon armor?
No. Having you bring your clerics over, then finish traveling over to the second army. There. Alright, so Inquisitors, who else can be recruited? I don't have anybody for the Church Guards or and I don't have sorcerer units, so let's see what else we got. Rogues! No. What else? More clerics. Sure. Can't go wrong. Can't have too many of those.
Yeah, you can.
No such thing. That's a lie. A deception. That's only what the forces of evil would want you to think. Alright. Having the first army go down and try to clear out the rest of the demon armies to the south of the map. Alright, so it was Ivory Sanctum, there's the Blackwater Clan, and the Dragon Burial Ground. Oh yeah, and Terendalev's Lair. I never went there yet. Where's Terendalev's Lair? Leland's Laboratory, Ravage Longhouse. Alright, here's the Terendalev's Lair. Okay, you know what? Just teleport to... Oh, I can teleport to the fortress that's like right next to it. There. Everyone's a little tired, but hey.
Still be there.
Yep. Alright, let's see. Terendalev's there.
I stand ready.
I don't really have to deal with the fatigue status. I can just cast Lesser Restoration on everyone.
Magritio, Turinos.
The power. Yup. You only think you're tired.
Magritio, Turinos.
It's a few words.
Magritio,
Yeah, that's right.
Turinos. Magritio, Turinos.
The horse never gets tired.
Rely on me.
Huh, she's already on it.
There's beauty hidden in the darkest of places. Too bad no one can see it there.
Trust in yourself.
Yes.
I will prove my worth.
A bright future awaits us.
Let's see. Veil of positive energy. Angelic aspect.
Together we stand.
And I'll just have you use the Sword of Heaven.
We'll make things right.
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
Godspeed.
Oh, there's a dead body. Now let's go. Baphomet cultists.
Let us press on.
Who's there? One of the
They will
queens.
break against our resolve.
What's the dialogue? Who's there? One of the queen's lapdogs? Sound the alarm, you've been discovered. And then they all say, death, death, for the glory of Baphomet. Oh, this is nothing. I got a new spell, Storm of Justice. It's the Bolt of Justice, but for like an area of effect. That they all got taken down before the spell could get cast. Stop! Please stop! A red-haired man raises his hands in a calming gesture. This place is an abode of peace and tranquility, a place to heal the soul and the body. It's not a battlefield. Please spare this man. Who are you? My name is Hal. I am a healer, my lord, by trade and by calling. This place is my infirmary. The people you've killed were those I nursed to health myself. They had scarcely recovered from their wounds when they fell to your sword. At least spare this young boy. Are you working with the cultists? I am a healer. I've saved lives. The man looks at you resolutely, and there's a golden gleam in his hazel eyes. The vows I have taken make no distinction about who deserves to live or die. I give aid to all who the injured I find in the wound. Demon worshippers are often left behind to die, and so it happens that they are most often in need of my help. As a rule, Crusaders have their own healers in every unit, but cultists are not accustomed to looking out for one another. Their masters do not accept weakness. Yes, they are full of fear and anger, and no one can dispel their evil feelings. Thanks, Symbol. Alright, why are you helping the enemy? I have no enemies. The healer clasps his hands to his heart. There is nothing but sorrow and compassion in my soul. Look at this young man. He rushed into battle, seeking to destroy you for the sake of his masters. Yet with that same zeal, he helped me save his friends, and did not leave their side until the danger had passed. This soul has not yet been lost. The battle between good and evil still wages within you, as it does within us all, if you would only listen to one another. I won't listen to this scum! The young man glares at you with angry, sullen expression. Death to Iomede's lackeys! The healer sighs heavily. If both of you could set aside your anger and hatred, less blood would be shed. As long as someone is alive, they can still change. Only the dead are lost forever. Man, it's easy to see it. It's easy to be reminded why I chose to go for the path of the golden dragon. True good. Alright. Sorry. Okay. Let me go. There we go. Alright, naturally, I'm going with the good option. Spare the cultists. Who knows? Perhaps you're right. Maybe this cultist really can change. The man lowers his head. Thank you for your wise decision. It has gladdened my heart. Greetings, Atrocious. Welcome back. Hey, I wouldn't have let him go, Lan remarks grimly. So, I can go? The boy looks at you with distrust. I want you to know I won't change. I will remain your enemy, and Lord Baphomet will give me great powers. You are already strong. You do not need to serve demons. When you finally understand this, your soul will find peace. You already possess that which is worth the most, your life. The healer turns toward you. His red hair blows in the wind like tongues of flame, and his hazel eyes turn to gold. His voice becomes deeper and more majestic. You acted toward this poor boy as Terendelev acted toward you in Kenabres, when she treated you with no consideration of who you were, or whether you deserved to live. I can feel the touch of her magic upon you, like a last lingering farewell. I deleted my saves. There were too many things wrong with my run. Okay, you'll have to come up with at least more than 3 things in order for that to be true. Oh. The dragon looks down on you from above. With every move of his powerful muscles, his golden scales shimmer and shine. Terendelev made the right choice, child, as did you. You were not born a dragon, but the true spirit of a dragon is within you. It is as strong in you as it was in her. Trust me, I knew Terendelev well. I am the gold dragon Halaseliax. It was once my honor to teach the protector of Kenabres. Were you testing me? Life itself was testing you. I merely seized the opportunity to look upon you, the last soul helped by Terendelev. We could use a gold dragon in the crusade. Do us the honor of joining us. Halaseliax shakes his head. Not now, I'm afraid. I have my own responsibilities to metallic dragons, but I will watch you from afar. And if I see you are ever in need of a dragon's wisdom, I will not be the only one willing to come to your aid. I have the spirit of a dragon within me? What am I supposed to do? Remember that life is a journey. Some go through it faster, others slower. But we all reach an end where nothing can be changed. As long as we are alive, so too is the hope of change. While we are living, we can do much good and change the world for the better. I taught this to Terendelev when she was on the brink of despair. She thought that, now tarnished, she was doomed to suffering and evil. But I showed her that as long as we are here, and not at Pharasma's throne, nothing is lost, and no one is lost. Choose the actions that will make the world better. Such is the path of the Gold Dragon. Awesome. I know you tried to save Terendelev from corruption. How did you manage to succeed? The dragon closes his eyes for a moment. Terendelev, here she found shelter, fighting the desire to decimate and destroy. I flew here to help her. The sun rose and fell more than once as she poured out all her hatred upon me, all the pain that was tearing her soul apart. Many times we found ourselves at one another's throats, ready to fight. Many times her words wounded me deeply. But in the end, I got through to her. I found the right words, and I stayed with her here in this place of peace and rest, until her soul found healing. Evil attack. I wanted to add a dragon's head to my trophy collection for a long time. No. Alright, farewell, Halaseliax. I would say until we meet again, child. Now forget this. Baphomet cultists. If nothing else, at least they got some +1 glaives for me to sell. That's all they got. And then there's this chest of 2,000 gold coins and a shirt. Tunic of Ardent War Priest. If the wearer of this shirt has the Fervor class ability, it grants them 3 additional uses of Fervor per day. I really should have made a War Priest. There's so much gear that's like unique to them. Right? Hey, what do we got here? Firstly, I could deal with Woljif temporarily leaving my party, but so does Arushale if you corrupt her. Secondly, Windwalg is a savage and I can't stand for it. Thirdly, Magus is fun, but I had no clue what to do with my spell slots of 3rd level and up. Fourthly, Ninio.
Our path leads on.
What about Ninio? Hey, wait a minute. Ninio can't just be the reason. You have to have something alongside that. God damn, dude.
It doesn't bother you.
Just say her name and that's the reason enough. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't like her either, but I don't hate her.
I will guide us.
It baffles the mind why people like her.
Some people love Bring!
I'm pretty sure they're just after the fur coat.
And she's the one pure furry. With intelligence. And now looks like a bitch.
I mean, she's not a bitch, but she's a ditch. She's a total airhead. I guess I can see why people like that, but it's not for me. Suppose I could, I guess I should just do this. There's a burned down shack I can go over to, just to get some random materials. No other reason. Oh, and it's time to go recruiting again. Or not recruit. Let's see.
Marksman!
Tell the Inquisitors to go join this army. With 100 Inquisitors strong, that army is now at a strength of 7. Doesn't hold a candle, like, barely holds a candle to Setsuna. Fifthly, the idea of getting every single Elven note simply depressed me. Damn. Well, that's actually a good reason. If the very notion of going through something like leaves you down in the dumps, it's like, damn. No, at no point in time should a game make you feel that way. So if a game has something in it that does, well, it won't matter. That's it. The game lost any real drive to focus on it. The moment it makes the player feel like they don't want to bother. Like, if your energy drains the moment you try to press start. Oh shit. Messed up. Huh, Ember, I noticed your hair keeps getting in your eyes. This is just a little thing. Something I whittled when we stopped on the journey. I hope they will help you. They're hair sticks, the kind real ladies have. But can I wear them even though I'm not a lady? Can I, Socio?
Yes, my lady.
That's adorable. Oh, she had a moment. She said something morbid. She was like, "If Shellen teaches that to appreciate and find beauty in all things, does that count for like the wounded and the suffering and mutilated people as well. And he's like, that's actually Zon Kufan.
Godspeed.
I will defend my
That's a
dream.
no. What's in here? A Thana demon. And just some stuff. None of this was really powerful. I thought Thana demons were powerful, but apparently not.
Let us press on.
What do you have? He had a quarterstaff. +2 quarterstaff. That's it?
We march ahead. Our path leads on.
Huh. Alright. Well, whatever. It's just a random encounter. Normally don't expect to run into a Thana demon out here, though. Let's see, what is here? The Ravaged Longhouse. Okay, just enter the Ravaged Longhouse, I guess. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
It's empty.
I doubt it. So I decided to start a new run as a chaotic evil Bartholomew Delgado.
I will guide us.
Sorry, but Bartholomew Delgado Bartholomew was also the name of that one wizard in Pathfinder Kingmaker, so I don't really know if you're talking about the same guy.
Godspeed.
I can make his stat attributes work if I play Transmuter.
Let us press on.
Descend into a well. There's an athletics check to go up here to this hut. Right, I think I remember this. This is like places full of undead. Alright, I haven't done this in a while, but what are... Yeah. This is bad. Let's see. One slot, 1 5th level slot for Socio. Guess I'll get. Let's see. One use of Raise Dead, I guess. Let's see. Second level slots I will use for second casting of Sense Vitals. And that's it. Okay.
We will win this war.
On the horse. Okay.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your
We
eyes.
must stop this war. There is no hope, only us. Abandoned. What was I saying just now? Wanna play together?
Axel, yes. Axel, yes.
Okay. What else is there? Oh yeah, Deathward.
Ane. U. Efna. Ane.
Let us not hesitate.
U. Efna.
Johnny Savitur. Johnny Savitur. Johnny Savitur. Johnny Savitur. Johnny Savitur.
Okay.
Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi.
Alright. Let me think. What else do I give out? I don't know. Creeping Doom, maybe? I'm just trying to focus on buffs. Ward Against Weakness should do it. And we're good to
I
go.
will lend you my aid.
Oh no. Protection from
Our
cold.
time has come.
And resist cold. The reason why is because I found at some point I found white dragon armor and it has a cold aura.
Okay.
I don't want to kill myself on it, so granting protections. Alright, that should be enough. Let's get a move on.
The mongrel did it.
We march ahead.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Our path leads on.
Did you think so,
Someone has to believe it.
why doesn't he?
Good question. I found a sigh, a few other things, but like outside of the well, I haven't found anything of interest yet. Huh. Let's go inside the longhouse itself. We're bound to find something in here.
We march ahead.
Oh, to the basement.
We are the light.
Sneaky, unhallowed bullet. Oh, sneaky. Wow, there's a lot of them. Mendel. Cast Storm of Justice. It's an awful lot of them.
Otritium Turino.
Oh, there they are. Let's try to cast another of these. Okay.
George!
Essentially. It's either this or Holy Smite. Hey, screw this. I got a better one. Radiant Ground.
Our path leads on.
Radiant Ground will constantly heal the area, which doesn't do much good for undead.
I will guide us.
Right, let's see. What do we got? We got slabs with blue symbols.
Godspeed.
I sense something.
Huh.
Let us press on.
Oh, here we go. Something over here. Just a dead body. Some meteor dust. Nope. Alright. And we go this way. Right, just a locked chest. Nothing to write home about.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Oh wait, maybe. What's the shirt? The shirt is called On the Brink of Death. Whenever the wearer's health is below 50, each attack against the wearer has a chance to reflect dealt damage. The enemy must pass a reflex saving throw DC 24 or suffer the attack. Okay. Who would best benefit from such a shirt? Seela! Can't give it to the horse. Lan. No, he's not getting attacked all that much. I guess I'll just give it to Seela. On the brink of death. There we go.
Our path leads on. I will guide us. Let us press on.
Descend into the
Thanks,
well.
Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
We march ahead.
For whatever reason, it's resetting the fact that I've been through the map already.
Leads on.
Alright, that's it. And we'll move on. Yep. Every time I exit, it resets the fact that I have actually traveled through this map. Whatever. All right. Guess let's go through the, since I can manage this stuff from here. The Holy War Decree was complete. The commander's power has filled the fake amulets with true might. Let's see, Lan wants to talk. Lan wants to speak with Commander. He stressed that it is about his tribe and that it would be better to have this conversation in Jerusalem. Enchanting the Stone of Ghostly Pathways. The Stone of Ghostly Pathways that was obtained by the Crusaders has piqued the interest of Sarkorian shamans, scholarly wizards, and priests of Norgrbur alike. All of them are asking to be allowed to borrow the relic for their rituals, and it is up to the commander to decide whose requests will be satisfied. Shamans. What's the result? Ancestral retribution. While wearing this ring, the wearer is fighting defensively and lands. While wearing this ring, whenever the wearer is fighting defensively and lands a first attack in this condition, the enemy is pushed 10 feet away and is knocked prone for 1 round. The Mages. This ring improves the wearer's summoning abilities. All summon spells of 6th level and lower are maximized, as though using the maximized spell feat. The wearer also gains a +1 insight bonus to attack rolls against outsiders. All variable members of the spell modified by this feat are maximized. Saving throws and opposed rolls are not affected. Alright, and that's the mages. The priests of Norgrbur. Let's see. You can activate this ring to create an almost transparent silver lining that connects all party members in a 30-foot area. While in this state, you share an unbreakable bond. While under this effect, all members get an additional attack of opportunity per round. If an attack of opportunity was a critical hit, the enemy is staggered. If one of the party members falls unconscious, a giant spider is summoned to fight alongside you for 3 rounds. Okay. So, I can't really get much out of the one that pushes them away. But it does knock enemies prone. It's just that fighting defensively is like a -4 to hit, so I don't think that's worth it. The mages will make this into a ring that helps with summoning. Which at the end of the day, I just have to give this to somebody who summons a lot more. And the last one is for the Priest of Miracle, which just helps if you have a lot of attacks of opportunity. This doesn't do anything for me particularly, but if I had a build like, you know, with the Fug always frightening someone, that would be great. So, Seela is actually good with fighting defensively. She is? Hold on. I have to.
She still has that shield.
If I remember right, fighting defensively gives you too high of a penalty to make fighting defensively a good idea.
Yeah, but you already got that mobility, right? Oh.
Fighting defensively. You choose to take a -4 attack penalty on attack rolls and combat maneuver checks, and get a +2 dodge bonus to your armor class. If you have 3 or more ranks in mobility, you gain a +3 dodge bonus to armor class instead. And then I'd have to manage to land a hit while like that. It's still a -4 penalty to attack. I'm not entirely sure that's a good idea. But hell. Why not? Knocking enemies prone isn't exactly the worst thing in the world. It's not like I had anybody I was really focusing on taking summoning spells that summon large groups of large groups at a time anyway. Apparently I could get it, but I don't have to. So, sure. Oh wait. Hold on. I gotta double check one other thing. What, like, it's a ring, so would I even want to give it to Seela? What does she have right now? She has the Righteous Crusader's ring, an additional Smite Evil, and a Ring of Protection +4. Do I get rid of one of those? Honestly. I don't think it's... Well, yeah, hold on. What does Socio have? Herbal Ring and Ring of Protection +3. I get a Ring of Summoning. But I don't really have spells that let me summon an awful lot. So I wouldn't get any use out of the maximized summon. On the other hand, I am growing wary of the demon path, and I kind of want to play a healer. I'm glad you finally see reason. Join me on the path of goodness, and we will heal this world and change it for the better.
Imperial bastards.
All I'm hearing is you hate order. We will bring peace, justice, and prosperity to our new order, to our new empire.
Judgment.
Whatever. Unlimited power. All right. Okay. I could take the ring and give it to Socio. Hold on, let me check the ring summoning. What does this do exactly? That's a hell of a story, but aside from that, I just need the mechanical benefit. Gives you the ability to cast Summon Monster 8. And then all allies, including the wearer within 30 feet, get a +2 bonus to weapon damage rolls and saving throws against attacks made or effects created by chaotic creatures. No, it's just damage rolls. Alright, let me think. Giving the ring to Sela means giving up one, like either the additional Smite Evils, which to be fair I'm not really using as much as I should, or the +4 ring, the Ring of Protection, which is kind of redundant because like using the ring that encourages fighting defensively is counterproductive. What else do we have? The Mage's Ring maximizes all summoning spells. And the Priest of Norgabur will give this will increase the whole party's attack of opportunity abilities. All three of these sound pretty good, actually. So it's like spoiled for choice. What to go for? Bro, what do you think? How do I to enchant the Stone of Ghostly Pathways into a ring? There's one ring that will give the wearer, whenever they fight defensively, the first attack against an enemy will be pushed away 10 feet and knocked prone for 1 round. And then another option is make the ring to the point where it has maximized spell feat applied to all summoning spells, or all summon monster spells. You with me so far? Oh, I'm sorry, all summon spells 6th level or lower. And the last one gives a 30-foot aura, for lack of a better term, that grants all allies an additional attack of opportunity per round. And if ever one of those attacks of opportunity is a crit, the enemy is staggered. And if any of your party members falls unconscious, giant spiders are summoned to fight alongside you. What do you think from those three?
I'm debating about that. It's an automatic command.
It seems like they're passives. Like all three of these are just, they're always on. So it's hard for me to say which one would be better than which. The first one is the first time you hit an enemy while fighting defensively, enemy is pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone. There's no save. There's no save, there's no size limit. They just knock prone.
Number 2?
Number 2 is all your summon monster spells are maximized. There's nothing to. Oh, and you all out, and then the wearer also gets an insight bonus to attack rolls against outsiders.
Oh. Is that better?
I don't know. Like,
Well, we don't have a summon build.
yeah.
None.
The thing is, as a chaotic evil character, I've decided to murder the nobility. This takes away 2 very powerful characters from my possible companions, and with what that leaves me venturing forth is more of a challenge than I can handle. I can honestly get through without Darren, but then again, I am playing a healer. I have become the Azamar healing oracle class, so I can afford to kick Darren to the curb. All right, but bro, the last ring, again, area of effect buff that just grants additional attack of opportunity, along with crit stagger. And whenever any ally falls unconscious, giant spiders or something. You just pop out.
Okay. Go with that.
Go with the giant spider one?
Yeah.
Alright, sure. Who do I give it to? Generally, my party consists of me, Sela, the horse cannot equip rings, Socio, Ember, Arushale, and Lan.
You gotta worship that god, though, right?
Nope.
Oh.
Let me see. Yeah, you're stuck too, huh?
Not really.
Alright.
You gonna put the aura thing on there or not?
All 3 are auras. What do you mean you put the aura thing? Alright, no, never mind. 2 of them are auras.
No, are you gonna summon the spider or not?
Oh, the spider one then? Okay, sure. So give it to the Priest of Norgabur. And we'll get the Clemency of Shadows. The Priest of Norgabur brought the Stone of Ghostly Pathways back under the guardianship of their deity. Norgabur was pleased that the long-stolen relic was returned to his custody. And then we get to... Oh, okay. There's the development of the Art of War. They who do not seek to know their enemy and fail to forge new paths to victory will inevitably fall. The secret of success lies in officers' steadfast focus on strategy. The ability to learn from past experiences and the preparation of soldiers for future battles. Military has gone up. With that, military will be maxed out to 5, and then it's just logistics and leadership. And then I can choose one of these other ones. I guess I'll get the help from Galfrey one next. I was supposed to do this a while ago. Just never did. What do you think? Help from Galfrey. Heaven. No, I did the Heaven Warriors twice. Raising Heroes. It's 14 days. Royal Conscription. Oh, hold on. Wasn't I supposed to do the Bell of Mercy? Still needs 2 days to be done. Ah. What do you think? Help from Galfrey or okay. The option was either help Galfrey or get another relic.
What's the benefits?
I don't know. That's the thing.
For real?
I
They
don't
have it on there?
Yeah, you don't find out what can happen to one of the relics until after you start trying to enchant it, or you like. I guess I could find a Wikipedia page, but that's that's too much.
Help.
Alright, help from Queen Galfrey. City will not ignore the request for help from Dresden, and will send her elite warriors to suppress the crusade, or to support the crusade. Alright, there. I can still do the Royal Conscription or Raising Heroes.
Racing Hero.
Alright, an army of thieves wishes to join the crusade. Among the crusaders, they can let go of their dishonorable habits and become true heroes. And that's that. Alright. With that out the way, let's just get a move on. Alright, we took care of Tyrindalev's lair. Let's go to, not the Abbey Sanctum, Blackwater Clan. What do you think first? The Dragon Burial Ground or the Blackwaters?
Dragon Burial.
Alright, well first we'll teleport over to Dresden, rest up, and then sell all the stuff I found. And go to the Half Measure Inn. There's someone I can sell to right there. Let me see what you have to offer. Sell all this junk. There's an awful lot of it. It's starting to weigh me down. Alright, let's see. Sell all the extra +1 control armors, the belts, the +1 rings. I guess that's it. +1 composite bow. Oh yeah, just a +2 quarterstaff. I can sell that. Don't really need a +4 quarterstaff either. Not for this run anyway. Alright, we'll sell all this. For that. Does he have anything I'd want? Ghost Touch Igniting Short Sword. Nope. Yeah, I can live without any of this. Also, we'll sell the +2 full plate. I'm wearing a +3 full plate already. Yes. So all that. And with that, we'll go.
I will guide us.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Hey, Krenuk is no longer in the camp. Or in that inconspicuous campsite. So I'm gonna wander around Dresden to see if I can find him. Yeah, he said he won't be out in the open, obviously, so now I gotta figure out where he is. It's either in the prison or one of the house or the quote-unquote abandoned building. Those are my main guesses. I doubt he's in the barracks.
Let us press on.
Nope. Let's see. You don't want... Oh, but yeah, what would you do? You'd have to retrain somebody at that point into being something aside from the base class. I'm referring to when Atrocious mentioned about not wanting to have the nobility in his party, which essentially means no Camellia and no Daeron, which kicks out the healers. If you're corrupting Arushale, you can't really have her as a healer eventually. Woljif leaves your party at some point, but even then, he wasn't ever a healer. Who knows? Make a cult leader war priest?
We march ahead. I will see this through.
What's down here?
Our path leads on.
Blood vial. More bone meal and blood vials. Slimy skin.
I will guide us.
Gross. Alright, so it's in the... So check the abandoned house. And the abandoned building. Maybe Krenuk is in here. This door.
Godspeed.
Book, Soldier's Humor. Bloodshot Eye. Abandoned building. Paul. Tongue. Nope. Oh wait. Chronicle of Failure.
Let us press on.
Where is Krenuk? I don't know. Hey, bro, do you know? The one kobold that was supposed to be able to help us out? I couldn't find him at his campsite anymore. So, I thought he was somewhere in Dresden. Okay, but where? He's not in the abandoned building, the house near the abandoned building. He's not in the prison.
In your room?
Is he in a what?
In your room.
Is he in my room? Not that I saw. Alright, hold on. There's another house over here. Near where Dayron and Camilla are. I'll check there. Unless you think he's in the temple. Like, he's nowhere outside. Let's see. Chicken here. There is Prodigal Son's book. And a bunch of other stuff. Just loot. You know, ingredients and trinkets.
We march ahead.
He's near Camellia. What? You think he would have popped up on the minimap or something? You know, like any other named NPC does. Alright, let me check. As soon as the game decides to load. Darren's over there, so Camilla should be up here somewhere. Alright. Oh shit, yep, there he is. You see he didn't like crowds and he's near a whole lot of NPCs. I guess NPCs aren't people. No, so, okay. You're right, he is on a meta level. Krenuk. The hood of Krenuk's cloak is lowered even more than usual, with his body frozen as if he were trying to merge with the wall. Finding one little kobold in such a big fortress couldn't have been an easy feat, but you've succeeded. I had help by the power of chat. Krenuk greets you with a reserved gesture and asks you in a confidential whisper, do you believe that kobolds possess a sixth sense? Let's say I do. Inhaling loudly, through his nostrils, Crannock nods. That's good, because I have a highly developed sixth sense, and I sense big trouble ahead. Stay alert. With age, I've learned to discern all shades of impending trouble, and now it smells like the worst kind of calamity, an unexpected one. You know, it's like waking up in your home, or waking up in your house, going into your basement, and finding a demon sitting there. That's unexpected, right? It's hard to decide what to do in a situation like that. You, for instance, what would you do? Do you realize your question sounds like it has a double meaning? Crannock stares at you astounded. Do you really suspect that a question about a demon in a basement could have some double meaning? No matter how I try, I can't read any other meaning into it. Sure. Let's see. Let's see. So, good as good can be. I would go down to the basement and kill the demon, as Iomedae teaches us to do. Oh my god. That sounds so dogmatically brainwashed. Right. Well, if Iomedae herself says so, then by all means, you shouldn't waste any time. Why strain your brain any further when your head gets enough as it is, with all those hits to your helmet, right? You can't rush to solve a problem before you figure out where it's coming from. If you have a demon sitting in your basement, don't fight it. Find the cultist who summoned it, and do it yourself without delegating to someone else. Personal responsibility and careful planning. These are the building blocks of success. This topic seems to be a sensitive spot for you. I care a lot about the problems of others. That, as everyone knows, is the second quality we kobolds are famed for, right after our sixth sense. My opinion hasn't changed. You know, it's sometimes hard to tell the difference between confidence from simple bullheadedness. I have to go. Good luck, I believe you'll need it. Alright, that's it. Oh, wait. He has like a story he tells? He didn't tell me everything about it? No. No, never mind. Alright, I have to go. Okay. I now know where to look for him. Thank you, Atrocious. Get that out the way. I don't believe there's anywhere else for me to go, but... Oh, right. Lan wants to talk. The council wants to talk. Let's go take care of all that. Alright. Lan rubs the reptile side of his face, picking at the scales with his claw. That's it, Commander. I can't do it anymore. I'm not a chief. What happened? I can't handle it. I thought it'd be my people crying to you, but it turns out it's me. I just don't know how to make the right decisions. Let's try to figure out how to deal with your problems. Alright. First of all, Aaron, or Aran. A girl from the tribe wants to marry an elf. When did they even have time to get together? It feels like I'm the only one without a love life around here. Anyway, she needs the chief's blessing. They want to be married by the laws of the tribe, but I won't do it. He's an elf. She's a mongrel. Letting them marry means dooming them to eternal misery. It's wrong. But if I don't marry them, I'll be making her miserable now. My second problem. 5 fools are so afraid of demons that they've hidden in the sewage system and refuse to come out. I tried talking to them. Pointless. And I can't just drag them out. I had a plan to lure them out with food, but I think they found some down there. The rats here are definitely bigger than what we're used to. And the third problem, what should we do with the children and old people? This is a military campaign. Old people can do some household chores, but kids only get under everyone's feet. I have no idea what to do. You see, I'm not a chief. I'm probably the first person to ever ask this, but demote me, please. The first problem. Love is always a good thing, right? But how do I approve of a marriage between an elf and a mongrel? She'll be dead in 20 years or so, but he'll live for 1,000 years more. I can't in good conscience bless them, but I can't stand in the way of their happiness either. Naturally, I choose there's only one true path to choose. The good one. Let them get married. They are adults and can choose their own fate. Sounds like a plan that should at least be considered. Damn it, I was hoping my problems were unsolvable. The second problem. I think maybe I should just throw a barrel of powder into the sewers and light the fuse. It's the only way to get those cowards out of there. But if I do that, then you'll get another fuse. And I don't think I'll like where you stick that one. See, give them time. They will get bored in the sewers and come out to see what their friends are doing. That easy, huh? But maybe it could really work. Fine, I admit it. I just didn't want to think about all this. My head is spinning. The third problem. For some reason, I never thought the entire tribe would come up to the surface. I only ever pictured the warriors up here. But what do I do with the rest? I guess we could use the hungry infants to deafen the enemy. They scream so loud you can hear them behind the walls of Dresden. I can't think of what to do with the others. And then there is no alignment choice. I'll send all those who can't fight to Nerosian. They'll be taken care of there. Or it's safe in the fortress. Let them stay for now. We'll think of something later. And last, let them go back to their caves. This is no place for the weak. If I give them to Nerosian, it's like handing them hostages. I can't do that. So, it's safe in the fortress. Let them stay for now. We'll think of something later. I'll still worry about them, but I guess that's what it means to be chief, right? Nothing to it. Let's see. Here's a lesson from one commander to another. Don't be afraid of making your own decisions, but know that you can always talk to me. Land size. Alright, lesson learned. I'll try to be as good as you. It's not the poor folks' fault they got stuck with the most useless chief in all Galarian. And maybe the adjacent planes too. A chief who is extraplanarily bad, I'd say. Alright, well that's your problems. Oh, Socio. Okay. Commander, please forgive this sudden visit. Anivia sent a message for me asking to come immediately. There she is. Greetings, Commander, revered cleric. A muscular, black-skinned man wearing Hell Knight's armor is walking next to Anivia. Despite the difference in height, he is obviously nervous around the delicate woman, looking around and biting his lip. Allow me to introduce Hell Knight, Ambassador of the Order of the Nail, Trevor Vanek. The Knight salutes you. Greetings on behalf of the Order. Forgive me, I can't stay. Duty calls. I have a pressing errand. From headquarters, yes, it's very urgent. Socio is silent. His lips are pressed together. He doesn't move. Not even a breath, seemingly. The cleric is staring at the visitor. So your name is Trevor Vanek? That's right, I serve the cause of the crusade. It must be true. We have to take our guest's word for it. He has no documents or insignia confirming his identity. What? What are you getting at? Nothing at all. Anivia casts a glance at Socio. The priest's mouth is twisted and his fists are clenched. We're happy to welcome you to Dresden, Trevor Vanek. Enough! Socio lunges at the guest, his face distorted with emotion, and you suspect the cleric is about to throw a punch, but his clenched fists remain lowered. Who are you? How dare call yourself by that name, scoundrel? Who, me? I'm not a scoundrel. People are always bad-mouthing us. There's a saying, the credit won by a lie only lasts till the truth comes out. Trevor Vanek is a proud knight. I won't put up with slander. So you're an imposter. Me? No, it's not true, I swear. Socio, alright, hunt. Socio, is this Trevor? Of course not, but, how does he know that name? And why is he wearing the black armor? And where? Why do these words? The cleric's voice drops to a whisper and you don't hear the end of the phrase. Anivia, who is this? A great question. I have no idea. My guys clocked him when he was trying to threaten a merchant with his so-called order and get a horse for free. Then he gave a familiar name, so I decided to organize a face-to-face for the long-lost brothers. You knew it wasn't Trevor right from the off. You saw Trevor when he served in Canabras. Of course, but I hoped that meeting you would make him drop the pretense and crack. Alright. Oh, come on! Hey bro. I have a lawful choice, a chaotic choice, and an evil choice. There is no good. There is no neutral. This is the second time the game's forced this on me.
So what's the option?
Throw him in prison, throw him out of the city, or execute him. I'll let you pick what.
Who are you throwing out?
The guy pretending to be Trevor's brother.
Okay. The lawful would just put him in prison, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And the chaotic?
Chaotic is throw him out of the city. Apparently, it's evil to execute him on the spot.
And neutral?
There is no neutral. I told you. There's no neutral option. I can't be neutral. I can't be good. This is terrible. The game put me in a spot where I can't be good.
You don't get nothing out of it?
Huh?
You don't gain nothing out of it?
I don't know if I would gain anything out of it. Hold on, wait. You're an angle. You should pick the lawful option. I'm gonna point out. Yes, I know you misspelled it. I know you meant to say angel, but I'm gonna read it as you have typed it, Atrocious. You're an angle. Don't worry, guys.
One?
I don't have an angle. I am an angle.
Is it the right one?
All right. Well, apparently being lawful is the choice to go.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. Like if we have to pick them, like angel is lawful good. That's what I'd say. Cause like the way they act, I'd say the gold dragon was clear. That's weird. Gold dragon was like neutral good all the way they spare everyone and such. But like according to like the bestiary of Pathfinder, you'd swear that gold dragons were supposed to be lawful good.
That's not the golden dragon that you're looking at.
Yeah, that guy is clearly in this game. Gold dragon's neutral good, and angel is lawful good. All right. Well, anyway, I guess we'll go for the lawful point. Throw him in prison. Anivia takes the imposter away. He follows her, unshackled. Socio watches them leave. His fist unclenched, he drops his shoulders. What the... Where did he come from? And did you hear what he said about truth and lies? The priest frowns. The credit won by a lie only lasts till the truth comes out. This is what they say in Andoran. Trevor used to say it often. Of course, one proverb doesn't prove anything. But I feel like that imposter knows my brother. Oh, Shellen, what's going on? Commander, please, we have to interrogate him.
Yay! I'm
All
gonna
right.
save some people money for food.
All right, well, let's go to the prison. No need to put it off now.
And land is the most easiest one.
I swear, yeah, he's like, hey, man, what do I do? Okay, that's what I do? Thanks, bye. that was the whole story thing. Hold on. Did that count as a companion quest for Lan? Launch a step. Night Gamblers. Yeah. Nope. That didn't even count as something for... What's his name?
Of course not. It's not doing it.
I guess I'll have to go back and check on him later. For now, Socio. You've never seen Socio like this. The usually calm, friendly cleric of the goddess of beauty is furious. He is shaking the imposter, holding him by the collar with both hands. Who are you? What do you know about my brother? Speak! Speak, you scum! A brother, huh? The imposter cringes. Yeah, you do look like him. Come on, holy man, give me a dozen lashes. The blood drains from Socio's face. His fingers unclench and he recoils away from the bars. Socio, what's wrong with you? The priest shakes his head. It's like a bad dream or an evil fey joke. Please, help me make sense of this before I lose my mind. Who are you really? The name's Graham. Abadar knows my last name. He's got it all written down, but it's above our rank and to know our lineage. The man's lip curls with disdain. How are you connected to the Hell Knights? What's my connection? I serve them. Well, used to. I was a soldier in the Order of the Nail. Extirpators chapter. Damn them all. Then I ran away from them. I wasn't cut out to serve like that. I wasn't a knight, not even a squire, just infantry. I got sick of getting my back whipped, so I had an idea. I hid the armor at night, and when I got the chance, I just ran. Tell me about the Extirpators chapter. What's there to talk about? They're scum, just like the rest of the black-clad brutes. What was our captain thinking when he got us hired by them? Maybe he hoped they'd knight him, or maybe he just wanted money. They have deep pockets. The Order of the Nail, Extirpators chapter. They mostly hunt monsters. You know, dragons, other beasts. Study them, stuff them. They didn't tell me what they were doing in the World Womb. Maybe they decided to hunt some distorted beast who grew tentacles and horns because of the demonic scourge. They, you know, turned into freaks. They do pay well, but they make you work for every coin. If you do anything they don't like, they beat you with a stick or a whip. They don't pity people at all, even their own. Not to mention us. In the year I served them, the unit shrank by half. So I ran away. I wanted to live too much.
Can you not do that?
How do you know the name Trevor Vanek? I was his valet for a year. Polished his black armor, tightened his straps. I was a drudge all in all. He's evil, that Trevor. A devil of a man. He had me punished so many times. A whip for every slip is what he'd always say. A whip for every slip. You're lying. You're lying, scum. I'll show you. Yeah, you're his brother, all right. He even used to bare his teeth like you do. You scum, he'd say. If your ears don't work, let's see if your back gets the message. That's not true. Biting his lip, Socio takes a step back. It can't be.
What does that change? Can.
Where were you going when Anavia caught you? Wouldn't you like to know? I thought I'd go to Mendev, sell the armor, and use the money to keep going. Didn't matter where. Maybe to the River Kingdoms. Maybe to Varisia. I don't care. Just as long as it's away from demons and demon fighters. Where is Trevor now? With the other Knights of the Pike. I hope they whipped him good for losing his armor. What cleric? Haven't seen your brother for a long time? Give me the map. I'll show you where their camp was when I escaped. They probably haven't gone far. Extirpator's camp has been revealed. Socio turns to you. His teeth are clenched, his hands shaking. I don't want to believe that Trevor became a Hell Knight. Please. We need to go there and find out for ourselves. Let's go, Socio. He's not going anywhere. Sure, go on. Good luck getting there. Alright. Let's see. Anything, Graham? Say anything new? The imposter is staring at you, staring at the cracks in the ceiling. You again. What else do you need? I'll leave you here for now. Alright. At least I'll get fed here.
Godspeed.
Alright. That's that. So, you know. So I was going to go to the Blackwater Clan or the Dragon Burial Ground, but now, like, the companions keep popping up and saying, by the way, we exist. Oh, boy. And it's taking a sweet time to load. I hate when the game gets like this. Alright, finally. I guess go over to here. Let's go chat with Windwalg and Lan, see what they're up to.
Did you make
Oh,
We march ahead.
Windwalg's there. Alright. How can I be of service, Master? I have a few questions. Accepted you as my leader and followed you to the surface. I have secrets. Ask me anything. Alright, nope. That's it. Lan. Alright. What brings you here? Congratulations, Chief. How do you like your new title? Lan looks at you sullenly. If I just scream, for 5 minutes and rip all the hair out of my body, will that count as an answer to your question? I've always been a loner, as much as anyone can be in a tribe. Sure, I was never left out of any birthday parties, but only out of courtesy. I got used to caring only about myself. But now the entire tribe is my responsibility, and I'm expected to feed them, teach them, heal them, settle their disputes. Sometimes I feel like I'm going insane and I can't do anything right. And sometimes I take a breath, look around, and everything seems to be working. No one's died, no one's crying or eating dirt, which means I've done all right. But look who I'm talking to. You understand it just as well as I do. What's it like being a commander? If I just scream, for 10 minutes, will that count as an answer? It's fantastic. It's exactly what I've been striving for my whole life. I can't help feeling like an imposter. Like I don't deserve my position. Or, I never thought I'd reach such heights, but I like it.
Yeah. Well, for that.
Yeah. I'll try to stay humble about it. Are you suggesting I should try to enjoy my new position? I may struggle with that. Maybe I should get a servant to follow me around, fanning me whenever I want.
Okay.
Hey, where do I?
Yeah, you want to say that?
No. Let me see. Is there any new dialogue options from the other paths? Nope. Nope. Nope, he doesn't have anything new to say. Alright. Nope. Nothing new from you. Chief Soul, anything new from you? Nope. Alright. That's it from them. I guess I'll talk to Sela now. Sela, then Arushale, maybe one of them has something new to talk about.
Sing about.
Alright. Nope. Nothing from Sela. Then Arushale. Nope. Alright. We'll rest inside. Oh, actually, I can just press R and then I'm in there. We'll rest. Deal with the military council. And go from there. Greater invisibility, of course. Begin rest. See, maybe I should take up smoking too. I could get a pipe, grow a long curly mustache, brush it with a special little brush. Nah, it wouldn't work. I'd only be able to grow a one-sided mustache. The smoking plan is off. Tobacco could shorten your already shortened life, but personally, it's made my life a little more pleasant. Greyboar's trying to encourage smoking. He truly is evil. Oh shit, it's the hand of the inheritor. Alright. The hand of the inheritor's voice is full of sorrow. Champion, I have come to speak of important matters. This war has claimed the lives of countless mortals. Each of us warriors of heaven regrets that we cannot part the skies, descend to Galarian as a shining host, and deliver you from evil. The natural order demands that the forces of heaven do not intervene. Only a few, such as myself, can engage in this battle. But even these few can do much good. We may not be a shining host, but even a handful of angels is a force to be reckoned with. So tell us how we may help. Shall we arm ourselves with swords and fight beside your warriors? Or shall we bestow power upon your priests? We shall gladly do everything we can, so long as it does not upset the world order. Why doesn't the heavenly host in all its splendor descend to Galarian? Such are the laws of the universe. We may fight evil elsewhere, but we must not invade the material plane. The same is true for all other powers. If we violate this prohibition, other forces will follow, leading to a war of 1,000 times more terrible than this one. The Abyss, Abaddon, Axis, Heaven, and all other planes would invade the material plane, so they will not fall behind their rivals in claiming mortal souls. That war would shatter reality itself. Okay, I know I've heard about Abaddon, but what is Axis?
Those are the people about the robots.
Oh, well, hold on, I got it. Axis is a plane and outer sphere dedicated to universal law, unmarred by the struggles between good and evil. It takes the shape of a gigantic city, and exists as a shining example of perfect order and harmony rising out of the churning maelstrom. Within the plane's golden barrier walls, the streets are perfectly ordered and clean. The buildings appear as paragons of their perspective or of their respective architectural styles from virtually every culture within the great beyond. And the natives strive to live in orchestrated harmony. Okay.
Work.
And Abaddon, yeah, it's just really bad. Alright, what exactly do you suggest? We can answer the calls of your wizards and priests. If your servants use magic to summon us, we will come and fight for you. If they ask us for power, we will gladly share it and teach them arcane arts that will protect and strengthen your army. Let's see. So, may the angels come to our aid bearing arms, or may the angels bestow power upon our priests. Let's see. Unlock the Summon Heavenly Host ritual. Summons 2 plus mythic rank Mavonic Devas to the target army. Or unlock the storm, like if I have them bestow power on the priest, unlock Storm of Justice Decree. All generals learn the Bolt of Justice spell. So the decree: all units in the all units in the target army take 8d10 times mythic rank magic damage. Additionally, evil creatures take plus 8d10 times mythic rank. Demons and undead take up another plus 8d10 times mythic rank.
Yeah.
Grand tier units take another 8d10 and 8d12. Oh no, sorry. It just says grand units take additional 8d12 times mythic rank. And that's the Storm of Justice decree. The Bolt of Justice delivers magic damage to the target unit. Demon and undead units receive power. Oh my god, this equation is ridiculous. Power times power plus 5. And that's in parentheses, which is also times 2d6 damage. I'm like, what? And then other units take power times power plus 5 d6 damage. This is a divine spell. I'll take it because it gives the generals Bolt of Justice, and like Baylor and Brimarax are immune to fire, so like fire bolts and fireball are useless, so I'll take this instead. May the angels bestow power upon our priests. It shall be done. May our gift bring strength to your warriors, deliver them from danger, and grant you victory in this war. Alright. And then we have Captain Odan. Commander, I'm glad to report that the reorganization of our army is practically complete. It's time for a counterattack. Faramzadeh has used his magic to erect a citadel, Storm's Peak, to the south of Dresden to threaten us. We must destroy this fortress. But before we set out, I strongly advise that our officers are informed of the tactical approach we're going to follow on the battlefield from now on. Apart from good soldiers and generals, an army needs a doctrine that states how it intends to win future battles. Personally, I would support a cautious, balanced tactic of attrition based on a defensive style of warfare. A decisive cavalry charge is the best tactic I know. The demons are bloodthirsty, but they're not too eager to die for their cause. If we were to daze them with a powerful strike and shake their confidence, they would choose running for their lives over a selfless stand. We cannot change the fact that our warriors lack the demons' individual might, but our discipline and chain of command are superior. The best way to use it is to maintain a tight formation. We move the foot soldiers up front, withstand the enemy's blow, then perform a quick and crushing counterattack. That is how the Taldan phalanx won their battles. That is how we will prevail as well. Taldan? The mighty empire of Taldor once stretched from the Arcadian Ocean to the border of the Padishah Empire of Kelesh. Eredin himself was said to walk among the people of Taldor, and his religion, a shining beacon unto the world, radiated outward from Taldor's gilded capital of Opara. Taldor's ancient armies of exploration established footholds for the empire throughout Galarian, and its mighty phalanxes marched for thousands of miles during the Shining Crusade to beat back the Whispering Tyrant. Now Taldor is a stunted remnant of its former glory, having lost control of its daughter territories, and is almost ignored by the powerful countries of today, which assume it will continue its slow decline for at least another century. Alright. Greybor has an armor. No matter what bright ideas the general has, No matter what strategies they may devise in advance, in battle a soldier must know how to react. If I were in charge, I would give my officers freedom to act on their own initiative instead of hammering particular tactics into their heads. I want to know more about Karamzad's stronghold. Storm's Peak is a mountain fortress built by the demon's unholy magic. Karamzad chose the location for his base of operations wisely. Not only is it well protected, it also provides convenient attack routes that threaten Dresden. The most vicious battle beasts are bred in the depths of the fortress, which has dungeons so vast they could hold an almost infinite number of captives. Why can't we use multiple tactics at once? To train the troops to follow a new tactic, we must drill it into their heads. Make them remember it better than their own names. If we try to teach our soldiers conflicting tactics, dissonance will inevitably ensue in the heat of battle. Alas, it is wiser to sacrifice a diversity of options in favor of uniformity of action. I want to hear the opinions of my advisors. Everyone looks at you expectantly. Sela, isn't it rash to rely on a cavalry charge? It's risky, but there are no cowards in our ranks, are there? Fighting demons is a dangerous mission, or is a dangerous business in general. But in my experience, only a swift and daring cavalry attack can strike real fear into the hearts of an enemy as reckless as demons. An army of knights betting everything on a cavalry strike. Yeah, the demons will be amazed at how varied and surprising our tactics are. The sarcasm from Graybor. Regil, how does the Taldan phalanx fight? First, a tight infantry formation advances forward. It secures a foothold that threatens the enemy's position and awaits the inevitable attack. Upon meeting the first onslaught with a shield wall, the footmen dampen the momentum of the breakthrough. Then, at the officer's command, launch their counteroffensive. After a short charge that tramples everything that stands in their way, a gaping breach appears in the enemy's ranks, and the offensive turns into a rout. I'm not sure if we can make full use of the practices of the Taldan military. Although the phalanx certainly shows outstanding results, Taldor's infantry trains in a fundamentally different way than our own. I'm afraid that blindly copying another nation's combat style won't yield us the benefits we seek. Graybor, is it wise to allow officers to make their own decisions? This acquaintance of mine, my colleague, he used to serve as a corporal in the Moltuni army. At some point, they went out on a raid against Nurmafi guerrilla warriors. They ran into an ambush, got shot to hell, and chased the enemy deep into the woods. Is it obvious yet that they were being baited? It was obvious to my acquaintance too. So he tells his commanding officer, "Things are looking ugly, we should turn back." But the officer dug his heels in. Our orders were clear. Upon contact with a lightly armed opponent, we are to give chase and dispatch them. Upon contact with a superior force, we are to contain it by forcing a fight and send for reinforcements. He recited that order to me word for word. He won't forget it till the day he dies. That's what the generals in the capital had decided, you see. Since the enemy has split their forces, we need to move in with large units and crush the weak bands one by one. Looks solid on paper, but when you're out in the woods in the middle of the night, not so much. Anyway, when they did get ambushed by an enemy force and contained it by forcing a fight, only my acquaintance and his squad made it out alive. He put 2 and 2 together and figured that no reinforcements were going to make it in time, so he tried to break through. They ran through the woods for 6 days, and the enemy hot on their heels, but they survived. My acquaintance learned a lot from that battle, so he deserted immediately afterward to become an assassin, a much safer craft. The point is, no matter what we come up with, you never know how it's going to play out in an actual battle. And only those who are on the ground fighting can truly know the best thing to do. So I would trust your officers. I can't imagine your army is commanded by idiots, and give them free rein. Initiative is a dangerous weapon. There are situations where it can be useful, but in a large-scale battle, any display of free thinking, any leeway in interpreting orders, may disorganize the army and throw it into chaos. We should not be destroying the discipline of our troops with our own hands. Captain Odan, can you win battles by staying on the offensive? History knows of virtually no prominent generals who disregarded defensive combat doctrine. There are times when letting the enemy break their teeth upon your army's formation is more advantageous than going on the offensive yourself. Perseverance oft times best valor. Sela snorts. You can't win a war by sitting on your hands, especially against an innumerable force of demons who keep pouring out of the abyss. We must strive for victory, live for it. That's the only way we'll put an end to them. Everything is clear to me now. Your advisors nod respectfully in response to your words. I don't see an alignment here. Let's see. It's just like, alright, so Sela's is cavalry gain the charge ability. Units gain a +1 bonus to speed and a +20 bonus to damage for 1 round. And a -2 to armor class. The Taldan Phalanx thing gives all infantry the charge ability. Okay. We'll let the officers use their own initiative. Cavalry and ranged units gain Independence feat, which is a +2 to bonus to initiative. And last is we'll fight a defensive formation. All units gain the Tough feat. +2 bonus to saving throws against disease and poison. Wow. Well, what do you think?
No, man.
Not much? Alright.
Are you gonna go and grab your newest companion? Or try to?
That patch isn't out yet.
Come on, Trevor.
Oh. Sure. Let me think. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do to the army. Hold on. Be right back. And I'm back. Alright. I honestly don't see a lawful or like a good choice here.
Okay.
Alright, so what did you say? Like we'll let our officers use their initiative in battle?
Yeah.
Alright, sure. Officers' independence. All cavalry and ranged units gain independence feat, which is just has +2 bonus to initiative. What the? How am I not seeing those messages? What messages? Oh, right. Let me go double check. Yeah, I have the something fishy here. No, it's not. I have the Zero Dragoon tag at the bottom of the screen. It takes up that. 3 spams passed without showing up on chat. 3 spams. Sorry, I actually didn't see any messages. The last thing I saw was you typed you're an angle, you should pick the lawful option. And then it goes on to you talking about how are you not seeing messages that appeared. I don't know what to tell you. Wait, is it set up to say like no followers? Followers only. Slow chats. Shield mode is off. It's not followers only chat. It's not slow mode. It's not emote only chat. I don't know what to tell you. You were away right at that time. Huh. That's weird. So when I said be right back?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's some weird timing. Alright, let me
It's like it's crazy. Buy this.
I guess. Alright, at any rate, we'll let the officers use their initiative in battle. An army where the commanders don't try to force their so-called wisdom on their soldiers, and instead let them use their own heads. That's unheard of. Greybor looks on contentedly as Captain Odan grinds his teeth. Well, I believe the military council has reached a decision on all the necessary reforms. All that's left is to put our army to the test, the siege of Storm's Peak. This battle will show us the worth of all the work we've done. Captain Odan's voice quivers nervously on these last words. And for an instant, his mask of composure cracks. Seeing you take notice, he shoots you a look of warning that says, not now. Storm's Peak. Dude, if bots can bypass the chat to show messages, there's nothing I can do to stop them. I know. Atrocious, don't worry. I don't hold it against you if they're pulling that off. I honestly haven't seen anything in the chat personally, though. As far as I'm concerned, I think you stopped them. Alright. Fortress gates, let's get a move on. The goal now is to go straight for Social's thing and deal with that. As I pour this nondescript drink. I didn't do anything. Thankfully, links are blocked. Ah, sweet. Wait, what? Why am I fighting an army right now? All of a sudden.
But you're fighting the storm thing. Right?
I didn't get to tell him to do anything yet. Bolt of Justice. I'm gonna wipe out the Baylors right now. I'm not dealing with that at all. Dead. Gone. As it should be. Next up is kill the Amoxes or... Yeah, we'll go after the Amoxes. Shoot them. Then I have 88 Mongol sharpshooters. They'll shoot the Amoxes. And then they gain a bonus ability to attack, to just get an extra attack because they killed something. I'll attack the Oleo. What do these do? These little weird bug-like things. Oleodrus. Feeble Mind. Sucks to be this powerless against spam. I know what you mean. Like, when I played a lot of free-to-play MMOs, like bots spamming the chats gets ridiculous. Staying on the mods menu just in case. Thank you. It is very much appreciated. We gotta deal with find an extra number of paladins all of a sudden. Deal with the Oleodrus. Magi can just sit tight. I guess I'll have him move up. Priest use Smite Evil on Drakni. I'm gonna have you heal the paladins up. Champions move up. Alright, we're good. Let's see, I could use another Bolt of Justice. Or just Fireball. I'm guessing the Bolt of Justice. Why not? Enjoy the angelic power, right? Bolt of Justice. Done. They're down. Down they go. Then we just shoot the Oleodrus. Well, it did damage to the Paladin, but the Paladins can heal themselves up. And take them down. Alright. Since the only thing left are summons, it's an automatic loss. What the hell? Atrocious used ad block term hot girls. What the hell?
I spammed them back.
Just in case, I'm adding a new term to the blacklist. Hot girls was on the blacklist? What? Wait, what? But I have nothing against hot girls. Wait a minute. Wait, I just completed the Storm Peaks thing?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Without even thinking, I put Setsuna, my first general, right where the Storm's Peak battle was supposed to be. Before it even came. Wow.
Indeed.
God damn, that's planning ahead. Alright, let the enemy flee. Okay. The commander's unit was awestruck at their discovery. A small army of crusaders had taken a rest stop in the middle of the world wound and decided to arrange a tournament. The noble knights' playful frolicking, however, ended in a bloody massacre, to which they were blithely oblivious. As the warriors' eyes were entranced by the queen of the tournament, a magnificent nude succubus, who observed the crusaders with a gracious smile as they blew off each other's heads. A scarlet gemstone set in the delicate web of finest steel gleamed on her bosom. The fight was brief, but very brutal. With deep sorrow, the commander's warriors eyed the corpses of their brother-in-arms. They had fallen into a demon trap, uttering the words of Iomade. An officer ripped the magnificent decoration from the succubus's bosom. Even after death, her cold, beautiful lips still wore her smile of contentment. Wait. Use, delete, block term, hot girls. Used at blocked term, hot girls here. Okay, I'll expand on the term. Okay. Well, what's the treasure I found? The attractive impulse. Oh, man.
There's a lot, man.
Well, we're gonna see what else. We're gonna have them wipe out the other demon armies over here. Discover the befouled burrows. But what else do we have over here? Oh, it's an enemy army I can fight. Well, I'll take them down. My generals now have the power of heaven on their side. Terry Damarans. Or Demodans. Just throw a fireball at him. Yeah, I'll just throw a fireball at both of them. This is not really a big threat. Alright, majority of them are down. Shoot. Alright, get another free shot. Shoot these. Good job. Mongrel sharpshooters took down these. So I get a free shot on them. Alright, there's only 11. Oh wait, morale. High morale. I get another free shot. Alright, they moved up. So I'm just gonna have my paladins ride up. Take a swing. Yeah, this fight's kinda done. Yeah, this was a blowout. I could use an ability, but I'll just shoot him down. Damn. They stood no chance. How is this supposed to be the same army strength as mine? Pitiful. Alright. A group of vicious demodans was trailing through the wastelands, driving a crowd of horribly wounded slaves in front of them. They forced the poor prisoners to insult their gods and desecrate their symbols. Now their evil ceremony has been stopped. The priests are murmuring that a chapel must be built at the site of this righteous victory to glorify the Crusaders' feat. Okay. I wouldn't go all that far, but okay. Alright. There is an army that's a strength of 10. My army strength is only 9, so this might actually be a challenge.
God's judgment.
Let's see. A lot of plague, smilodons, horses, wolves, and mastodons. Oh boy. The plague has come. And there's a lot of them. Oh, hold on. Can I, like, shoot these down one by one with the unholy enemies? Yep. If I use the unholy enemy, or the... Oh, wait. No, it doesn't count. They don't count as unholy enemies. I don't know why, but they don't. Alright, the amount of damage I'll do to each one pales in comparison. What about Ice Storm? Ice Storm seems like it'll do something. Alright, I'm gonna hit the wolves, the Smilodons, and the horses all at once. Okay, well, the wolves are gone. What do you think? The horses, the Smilodons, or the Mastodons?
The Mastodons.
Alright, let's shoot down the Mastodons first. I have no particular preference here. I am going to use the I'm not going to have the Paladins run up. I'm going to use the healing from afar. Alright. You said take out the Mastodons, right? Heal the Mastodons. Alright, there's less of them now. Move up. Alright, let's see. Smite evil the Mastodons. Heal the Mastodons. And then the champions run up and take a swing. Alright, the plague Mastodons are gone. They're down. Alright, I can either use another ice... Oh yeah! Ice Storm is keeping them from getting too close. Well, they're slowed for 3 more rounds anyway, so... I could check to see if it stacks, or just cast Fireball.
Stack.
See if it stacks. It probably doesn't, but it'd be fun to see. No, it doesn't stack. Yeah, it doesn't stack. Alright, there's less Smilodons, so we'll shoot them down first. Alright. Let's see. The Paladins will heal up the plagued horses. Now there's less of them. The Magi, there's only 3 of them, but I can use Touch of Combustion, Corrosive, or Chilling Touch. I guess I'll use Chilling Touch then. Whack! And they're down. Alright, next up, have the priest heal up the plagued horses. Alright. Champions take a swing on them. Alright, they're pretty much done. I'm gonna have the ranger shoot them. See if... Alright, the ranger couldn't finish them off, so I'm gonna have either Scorching Ray or the Bolt of Justice. Bolt of Justice. Oh no, it didn't take him down. Ah, man. Oh no. It did damage. No, it killed some champions. But, well, no, if I heal them, now there's no casualties. Do Touch of Combustion on them. Alright, that didn't work. Heal others on the plagued horse. And they're gone. Alright. An undead army has no chance against somebody using the Angel Mythic Path. Alright. The pack of sick and rabid beasts battled with unprecedented rage. Driven on by a sinister old man wearing the rags of a druid. The putrid smells emanating from his body sent the Crusaders into convulsions. In a stentorian voice, he declared that all living things must die for new life to rise from the ashes and perpetuate the eternal cycle. On the face of the crazed fool grew hideous toadstools. He was finally slain with a blade. With all due precautions, his creepy, crooked druid staff was handed over to the commander. And I got the relic Wicked Dope. Wicked Dope. Alright. Some wicked ass dope I got there. Alright, let's fight the last demon army over in this area. What do we got? We got enemy champions. They have champions. Headhunters. Alright, the problem is the headhunters will kill me. I can't worry about the champions or Almoxes yet. Gotta go after those headhunters. And they're spread out in a really good formation. It's impossible for me to just go fireball. But thankfully, goddamn, the Rangers don't care. Alright. Shoot after the enemy champions now. What are the Almaxes doing? They're summoning Babaus. Paladins go up, swing them down. Alright. Done. Let's see. Heal the paladins that took some damage. Oh, sweet. Smite evil on the Almaxes. Oof. That was bad. Shoot down the enemy champions. Alright. We're gonna use Cure Wounds on the paladins. Alright, and then shoot down the Almoxes. Alright. The Mongol sharpshooters kill the champions and get a free attack on the Almoxes. Alright. No others. Alright, there's literally no casualties again. Around. Alright, these. Chilling touch, another chilling touch. Finish them off. Alright, done. Alright, what do we got? A gang of demons and their henchmen, ensconced in mud swamps, has been destroyed. For many years they have lured small crusader units here and drowned them in the treacherous, stagnant waters. The soldiers fish out all the drowned they can in order to bury them. Upon the corpses, they find some rather valuable trophies. Claws of a sacred beast. These gloves have claws that deal 1d8 slash damage on an unarmed attack. If the enemy is of evil alignment, they deal 2d6 damage instead. In addition, these claws give the wearer a +1 enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls. Great for someone else, but I don't know, that seems like a monk item. Or a druid, yeah, it could work for them too. see. Not really sure where else to go. There's a few more armies down here that I'll try to clear out. Guess I'll just have you go over here eventually. Alright, with that out the way, that's everything for the Crusader armies. Now for Mendel in the main party. Gotta figure out where Social's brother is. Alright, so it wouldn't be anywhere over on this side of the map. Right? Right. Alright, so Hell Knight Outpost, that's no. Broken Cart, no. Crimson Dust, no. Baphomet Shrine, Quarantine, makes Legacy of the Ancients, that's no. Befouled Burrows, Knapsack on a Tree. Ah, here it is, Exportators Camp. Down this way. Someone's on the road. No one knows who, it's just someone on the road.
I will guide us.
Let's see. Baphomet Cultist Cleric. The cultist smiles sweetly at you. Well, well, what have we here? The freshly minted commander straight from Dresden. Here's what's going to happen, Commander. You will give us Specimen 367. We will bring it back to Iz, to Master Bladesmith. And no one will get hurt. If you refuse, well, prepare to die. Bladesmith, is it? Then I know who you creeps are. You're from the same lot that slaughtered my party, then tortured me for some dark experiments. Commander, just give the order. I'll wipe the floor with them. I have an old score to settle. Specimen 3... what? Yes, yes, the specimen. The sentient weapon that was taken from us, a cheap ploy by the Crusaders. Don't try to deny it. We know you have it. What a sight. A cultist complaining about Crusaders using cheap tricks. Next you'll be complaining about us being rude and violent. See, a sentient weapon. This is huge. If you really have one, Commander, keep it for yourself. Those lowlives don't deserve it. Okay, Finian, whatever you say. Right. Who is this Bladesmith? A great artisan and a teacher, who renounced his name and passed to serve the weaponsmith craft. His demonic blades never break. His magic arrows never miss their mark. His creations are incredible, although the piece you have in your possession is still far from perfect. It was not supposed to fall into the hands of outsiders, so we want it back. Fine, come and take it. Or maybe we can make a deal. How much do you think this specimen of yours is worth? Or I'm not giving Finian to you. Yeah. Then we will take the specimen ourselves. Let's show these scumbags what's what, Commander. To battle!
Yet another obstacle.
I mean, this is a joke, right? We're just random cultists. Okay, this one's casting invisibility. I'm gonna cast Storm of Justice. They already killed one of them. Let's have the archers shoot
You won't
you
survive
shoot
me.
the conjurer down before he turns invisible.
Did you see that?
Yep.
Can we rest, please? I'm tired.
Okay. That was pretty sad. Magic breastplate, magic light mace, shield. Let's see what we all got here. +1 breastplate. +1 shield, +1 mace. Oh, really? That's it? Just +1 stuff? You walk up to the commander that shows mythic powers of heaven and all that, and you say, do what I say or there will be consequences. I can cast illusion, or I can cast invisibility. I'll show you. This is dumb. Alright, whatever. Rest up. I guess I should tell Ember to help somewhere. She can help with the night watch? No? Man, Ember's not really good at much. You can assist me with keeping the protective runes from screwing us over. Begin rest. Let's see. I am glad to have met you, Arushale. For me, you are proof that miracles can happen even in the darkest times. I will try not to let you down, I promise. What's going on? Oh no. No. Social's expression is a mix of shyness and resolve. Oh. Dropping to one knee in front of you, he hands you a wilted crimson flower. No. Alright, hold on. Okay. Oh god. It hurts to read. Okay. Here we go. It may seem there is no place for beauty here in the world room, yet flowers grow even in this desolate place. Though this flower's beauty is no match for yours, please accept it. Who else should have it but you, the true flower of this wasteland, whose presence makes the hardships of military life bearable for us all? Oh my god. Why? Ha. Yeah, the truth is, when you type ha ha like that, I'm imagining like Nelson Muntz from Simpsons. Ha ha! Okay, so what do you think my answer should be here?
What we got?
We got, it's such a dramatic gesture that it's really quite sweet. Or you say, what is this nonsense? This is a military campaign, not a ball. Or say, I appreciate the sentiment, but now is a bad time for such a gesture. And last is, can't you find something more useful to do than pick flowers? Have you already readied your pack? These are your options. These are what you can say. Oh my god. Okay. True love my ass. No. Okay. So. No. No, 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 and no. Alright. What do I say here? I appreciate the sentiment, but now is a bad time for such a gesture. I think that one lets them off easy, right? Right, yeah, okay. We'll go for that. I appreciate the sentiment, but now is a bad time for such a gesture. You think so? I thought now would be the best time for it. Never mind. I'm sorry for my outburst. Oh boy. I can see you and Socio riding off into the twilight. I know. Okay. I need to get a little harder with, like, trying to romance someone else, anyone else. Honestly, I think my only real best bet for romance in this case would be, like, Arushale, right? Not really going for Windwalk, so. Alright, beat another army. These tar swamps, where so many Sarkorian trades had once operated, were then occupied by mud demons. Now they are safe again, and the tar can now be drawn from their depths to serve the needs of builders, alchemists, and tanners. Except. Then we move on. Save. Go. Crush this next demon army. Let's see, what is this? Amox's Dretch, and I can't pronounce that. But just trying to deal with. They're all weak to fireball, so. Oh, I can't do the bolts anymore. So fireball it is. Boom! And then you shoot down the Malchini, whatever these are. Mongols take these, and then get the free shot on them. Oh, and the second free shot. Let's see, Smite Evil. Summon of rocks and help you here. Yeah, nope. Just take out the. Alright, sharpshooter. Shoot them down. Down some of the dragons. Release. Down. Move up. Heal. The 3 paladins. Alright. For the most part, this is an easy fight. Take another shot. And another. And there we go. Done. Okay. A squad of demons fought back to the last, keeping the Crusaders away from the treasure, even if it cost them their lives. The treasure finally turned out to be a small unsightly idol of an infant made of sand and mud. That hideous babe beat the air with his fists and feet, shrieking all the while. Its dark skin was inscribed with the symbols of the demon lord Jubilex, the Prince of Ooze. In the place of its sole eye, a sinister scarlet stone gleamed in its socket. Unable to destroy the wretched creature, the soldiers took it to the commander. How dirty squealer. No. Gross. Okay. We'll go over into the crusade management. The Bell of Mercy's done. All units gain the Bell of Mercy feat, +1 to armor class against demon attacks. Bell of Mercy has been transported to Dresden. Easy enough. Heavenly Audience has been done. Okay, anything else? Oh, there's events. A report. Storm's Peak, the stronghold of the fierce Karamzada, has been captured and destroyed to the ground. The mighty Baelor and his army will no longer be able to threaten Dresden from this location. Karamzada opted to avoid a fight, leaving the citadel in the last moments of the battle. But there's no doubt that he will attempt to avenge such an affront. A problem with 9 lives. The quartermasters brought cats to Dresden so that they would keep the store safe from rats. Smaller demons have learned to assume the form of a cat to sneak into the city and wreak havoc. The soldiers are ready to start hunting cats, but the quartermasters are against it. I don't have the path of the trickster. Or the beastmaster. Is there a good option? Nope. Okay, so I can go for leadership and at the expense of logistics, or logistics at the expense of leadership. What am I at? Leadership's almost maxed. Logistics is low. some of the stuff. Okay. Logistics is needed at level 4. Leave the cats be and exercise vigilance. Sure. The cats, safe and sound, dutifully guard the supplies. The soldiers, on the other hand, are scared of every shadow with a tail. But they remain vigilant and discover demon infiltrators promptly. Treachery. A worried aide reports that a crime has been committed in the Citadel. A few days ago, the night patrol officer Aekem Clor did not turn up for guard duty. An unsuccessful search for him ensued. It was then suggested that Clor had secretly left Dresden and deserted. The circumstances of his vanishing demand investigation. Investigate or ignore. I guess investigate the vanishing. The disappearance of Aekem Clor has been thoroughly investigated. Go for it. Buried in rubble, Aekem Clor's body was found at the walls of Dresden. The nature of the wounds leaves no doubt that he was stabbed by a man or by someone similar in appearance and build, rather than mauled by a demon. Examination of the corpse in the area has revealed that Clor turned up to the crime site of his own volition. He then suffered a penetrating wound to the chest, which made him unconscious before being finished off. The attempt at hiding the body seemed negligent. The interrogator concluded that the murderer was in no hurry and mastered the appropriate skills, so must have let the body be discovered intentionally. Ugh. That's disturbing. With nothing else in regards to logistics to do. Well, strengthening the chain of command is up. But I can't do that until the Raising Heroes ability is done. So for now, outpost expansion. Get that started and underway. And we go on. See, we gain more movement. And onward to the last demon army. Finish them off. And what do we have here? Yeah, it's an assortment of enemies all bundled together. Let's see here. Archers, footmen, succubi, more archers, more footmen, light cavalry. And we put a fireball right here. Boom! Alright. Let's finish off the archers first. Done. Go after the next group of archers. Sadly, can't do anything particularly grand. And just run up here. Smite evil on the succubi. Move over here. What should we do? Alright, I know what to do the best I can. Right, sadly, I don't have the ability to deal with all of the enemies at once. Long and short, should really kill the archers first, because if I don't, I'll do hell to pay. Then we deal with that's the succubi. Yep, the succubi. Chill, touch. Okay, so heal the clerics up. At least as best you can. Finish off the succubi. Yeah, rated nice. Not exactly. But it's looking bad. So done. Okay, I lost all my clerics. That's not good. I don't think I can actually win this. So we're gonna back this up. I should be on mod duty more often. Can't believe I missed that. It's cool. The raid was neat, but like Tormented Silent came and like I think 2 other people actually stayed. It was only 2 people though. Let me try this. Storm of Justice. And then Mark of Terror. Then Amplify Resistance. Now we try. I don't think that really did anything, but who knows. Fireball. Fire. works. Charm for 2 rounds. I think I'm gonna power through with my wizard for a while. I went through the trouble of creating him after all, so I should give him a chance, right? I don't know, but for point of reference, I made a lot of characters here, and to be fair, I didn't exactly give them all a chance. So I'm not really one to say yes to that. Ooh. Alright, no. Screw it. I can't. I tried twice, but I don't have the firepower needed to beat them. So that's a fight that's on standby. I'll have you go back around over here. Everyone's fatigued. Rest up.
Hey, sister. Are you moping again? Snap out of it. Come over here and have a drink with me.
I can't get drunk from your alcohol. But the offer of company is very nice. Thank you, sister.
Foul burrows. Nothing to hear that's really says I need to be here, but let's check it out. Oh, okay. Iridescent streaks appear in the bilious violet sky above the deserted lands. The streaks are not like an ordinary Galarian rainbow, They look more like oil dropped in water. The sweltering haze in the sky seems to waver along with the streaks. Time and again, one of the commander's party spots some movement out of the corner of their eye and reaches for their weapon, only to immediately realize they were mistaken. The ground underfoot turns a muddy gray, covered in a dense layer of ash expelled by geysers. Curious natural phenomenon not uncommon in these parts. In the distance, barrows can be seen appearing only as vague piles of rocks in the haze. The wind whips clouds of ash into the faces of the commander and his party. Along with the ash, the wind ushers in ragged gray clouds that shroud the sky. A giant eye of cloud unblinkingly watches the commander and his party from above. One can only imagine how insignificant the creature struggling across the land must seem from such a height. In a break in the clouds, the white of the sky's eye pulses, ready to burst like a boil. The dark cloud of the pupil grows blacker still. The commander decides to... Study the cloud more closely? Yeah, sure. Study the shape of the clouds more closely. Obviously, we'll use the 30. There's no check. There's no context here. Alright. Lan observes that in this wind, the ordinary storm clouds cannot coalesce into clear shapes. The air throbs with peril. This is no mere storm. What's brewing is something brought by the abyss and possible only in the wound. Mobility. Sure. Try to recall any previous mention of such a phenomenon. I would need an 11 or higher to get this, but no what. Oh, sweet. I got 13. Sela observes that in this wind, the ordinary storm clouds cannot coalesce into shapes. Oh, well. No, that was Lan, but okay. Sela recalls conversations with seasoned crusaders. If a giant eye appears in the sky, you must run and not look back. According to witnesses, what follows such an omen is so horrific that it can rob a newcomer to the world of their sanity. And then we use mobility. In that case, 32. Make for the barrows, the only cover in the middle of the waste. I need a 5. You got it. Alright. Living creatures can be beaten, but one cannot conquer a force of nature. The commander decides to run for cover. The party manages to reach the barrows before the storm swells to its full force. Something suddenly drops from the sky, landing with a splat at the commander's feet, like an overripe fruit. It is white, about the size of a chestnut. It has a dark center, and the longer the commander stares at it, the more it seems like something is staring back. The fruit looks disturbingly like an eyeball. The whirlwind of ash stops the party from looking up to see what is happening in the sky. Perhaps a carrion bird was transporting its already rotting prize home. At least that's what all the companions are hoping as they cluster around the milky white eyeball. A second eyeball lands nearby with an unpleasant squelch, leaving only a bloody splash on the ash-covered ground. 2 eyeballs cannot be a coincidence. The looming rocky ledges, which give the barrow the appearance of a hill, look like they could come crashing down on the party's heads at any moment. However, they do offer protection from the storm. The horrific hail misses the party almost entirely, and eyeballs land around them in a wet cacophony. Yeah. The land around the barrels looks more like a dumping ground than a burial ground. The storms have bleached skulls and bones, rusted armor, and dented swords. This is a familiar sight. More surprising are the arms and legs of golems scattered around the waste. The once snarling faces of animals that now lack all resemblance of their living brethren. Things that look like horse carcasses, but with broken mechanical legs. Everything is brown with rust and long forgotten. A battle was fought here once. Through the veil of ash, the party struggles to find the entrance to the barrow. Let's see. Hastily feeling around the walls. Remembering everything. Alright, so we'll do this in our first the perception. Hastily feel along the walls. Perception. I can't fail that, so we'll do it. Lan taps on the rock to test its solidity, trying to find a weak point, a crevice, or a door. Victory smiles on him. The next strike is answered with a ringing of iron. The ash-darkened piece of metal that covers the entrance crumbles under Lan's attack. The mouth of the barrel is cool and smells of dampened dust. More of the ash lies underfoot, pressed into a glossy, slippery crust. It is clear that the barrow has been constructed above the cave system. The deliberately carved out corridors stretching off into the barrow's depths leave room for natural passageways. The wind, wailing through the stalactites in the dark, carries a strange sound similar to a desperate human cry. Help me, help me. The party strains to hear and decides to nature. Find out who the voice belongs to. Failed. Mendel listens intently and decides that the voice does not belong to any beast or monster he is familiar with. Perhaps it is an illusory sound produced by the air whispering through the stalactites, but it is also possible that there is someone in the dark crying out for help. Go toward the voice. Mendel cannot ignore the cries for help, and the party rushes toward the sound, frequently looking around for enemies or traps, a strange thing. The closer they get to the voice, the less distinct the pleas become, blurring into the grinding screech of a rusty mechanism. The only passage leading further into the barrow finishes in a dead end, a spacious cave, its walls decorated in frescoes that have almost entirely faded over time. Before the companions have a chance to decide whether to look for a door or turn back, the cave floor, which seems solid with well-trodden ash, vibrates and begins to ripple like water. One after another, the commander's companions are sucked into the thick, ashy mass, like they have stepped into quicksand. Let's see. Well, I don't think I can fail at any of these. Party makes run for this? No. The commander tries to grab hold of projections on the wall. The party notices fissures in the nearest wall and tries to grab onto the cracks to climb out. The commander's companions hang suspended above the quagmire for a time, but they cannot move any further. There are no other ledges on the wall to grab onto. Even the strongest party members begin to lose their grip and eventually slide down. Okay. I think I'm gonna power down. Oh, no. That was already there. Alright, the party needs to assess the situation. The party understands that panicking is pointless. Assessing the situation and formulating a plan of action is much more useful. When they stop struggling, they notice that the quicksand or the quick ash seems to loosen its grip when turned. Below, they can hear strange noises like grinding metal. Could there be a mechanism drawing the quick ash downward? The exit from the cave is still too high up, and now the party have only one route out, down. Mobility. The party makes a run for the escape. The party floats in the quick ash like in water, and manages to slow their sinking with precise, measured movements. They maintain their composure, giving time to think about what to do next. The party has tried everything it can. The only option left is to accept its fate. Those who wish to speak barely have time to say their goodbyes. Oh man. A game over here? Fine, stop struggling. Closing his eyes tight, the commander takes a deep breath and dives. The quagmire's resistance vanishes as expected. The commander opens his eyes, sensing that he is in freefall. Through the gloom, he sees a spear sticking out parallel to the ground, and he manages to grab hold of the wood and hang suspended from it. Suddenly, everything jolts into action. Dozens of daggers, saws, swords, and spears spring out from all sides, whistling through the air. But this is no enemy ambush. The weapons are being brandished by the pistons and loudly scraping gears of a giant mechanism. The spear that saved the commander was so rusted that in its piston that it is no longer able to move. The party has found itself in the heart of a giant metal flower, growing up out of the ashy quagmire covering the floor. The Uranag, built by the forges of the abyss, tries to close its petals, crushing, mashing, and cutting its victims to pieces, but years of lying dormant in the darkness have taken their toll. Its articulations move with a soul-shuddering screech and become easily jammed. The mummified bodies of unlucky crusaders can still be seen hanging speared on rusted blades. If the commander wants to avoid their fate, he must do anything. Figure out what makes their nag move. You know what? This has a chance of failing. I'll just do the mobility. Try to escape by squeezing between the pedals. This sounds like a bad idea. Athletics. Break the pistons holding the weapons. Yeah. The pistons brandishing the weapons look rusted and fragile. The commander strikes out at the closest one, which is armed with a serrated lance. The lance plummets toward the bottom and falls between the toothed gears at the heart of the Uranag. The screeching of the jammed mechanism sounds like a pained human shriek. The Uranag shudders for several seconds, trying to grind down its own part. Finally, it succeeds, but perhaps the commander will find a sturdier lance to halt the mechanism for good. The commander is almost out of time. Another few minutes and it will all be over. Realizing that a simple escape isn't possible, the commander decides to try jamming the Uranag's mechanism in the heart of the flower. He looks for something sturdy and finds a hammer, staff, or a tower shield. Yeah. Let's see. Guess I'll go for... Doesn't matter. A hammer in the hands of a dead paladin. Let's see. The body of a paladin clutching a warhammer in his hands of bone hangs from one of the Uranag's hammers, pointing directly upward. The commander is lucky that this warrior chose to meet his death with weapon in hand. The commander drags the body toward him and grabs the hammer, but the servant of light grip is still surprisingly strong and refuses to relinquish the weapon. The bone arms are easily ripped from the skeleton's shoulders, still holding the hammer. The commander tosses the Lada into the heart of the Uranag. The hammer falls, sparking off the gears and getting stuck between them. With a furious screeching and scraping, the Uranag tries to grind up the hammer, but it cannot. A tremor travels up the pedals. There is a deafening cracking sound, and the Uranag stills forever. And carefully extracting themselves from the clutches of the broken Uranag, the commander and his party find themselves up to their knees in ashy sludge once more. But this time, it only harmlessly squelches under their feet as they walk. A dark breach yawns before them, and the cry the commander heard at the entrance to the barrow rises up again. Help me. Since there is no other route, the commander decides to pray for the dead crusaders. The commander offers up a prayer, thanking the crusaders who helped their fellow soldiers even in death, and asking for forgiveness for not treating their bodies with the respect they deserve. He feels warmth suffuse him, like the dead truly are with him, and are wishing the party good luck on its onward journey. After all its ordeals, the party finally goes up to the surface and emerges in a small chamber. Pipes protrude from numerous openings dotted all over the walls, and they connect to a small box adorned with Baphomet's symbol. The box cries out, producing high, plaintive noises that, when carried through the pipes, begin to sound something like, "Help me." The commander knows that this is just another demonic mechanism created to lure crusaders into the barrow. He smashes the box, scattering small bolts and gears across the room. Silence reigns. There are no secrets left in this place now. Alright. Well, needless to say, I've been at this for a while, so we're going to stop now. Thank you all for joining me on this run of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I hope to see you all later. Probably tomorrow. And until then, please, take care.